Good morning and welcome to John Beck. This is your principal, Mr. Lin, and I hope that you had a wonderful Thursday yesterday. Today is Friday, December 9th, 2022, and it is day A. Also for instrumentals, it is a day one. Now, before we kick off this wonderful day, I want to invite you, as I always do, to please stand and face the flag for the Pledge of Allegiance. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Thank you. Go ahead and take a seat. I'm so thankful and happy that you're here at John Beck. It's great to have you. Remember, you, the kids, make the school. Without you, we don't have a school. And I love the fact that so many of you guys are working on making our school and our community even better. Right? It's not just about behaving, boys and girls. It's about making our class better, making ourselves better, whatever better means, better reader, better math students. You are working on that, and that makes me feel awesome. I love seeing it. It fires me up. Okay, let's go into our lunch menu for today. We've got 4 choices, as we always do. Hopefully, many of you guys enjoyed the holiday meal, if that turkey meal was what you wanted to order yesterday and you were able to eat some. But today we're back to our 4 choices. Number 1, the French bread cheese pizza. That's your hot meal. French bread cheese pizza. Choice 2 is a yogurt parfait with a snack bag. Choice 3 is a lunchbox meal for kindergarten through 2nd with ham. And then for 3rd through 6th grade, it's a ham sandwich meal. Last but not least, choice 4 is the sun butter sandwich. So make sure you choose what you want, what you fancy, and that'll be what you have for lunch. Of course, if you're a packer, you're set and you're all ready to go. All right, we have 3 expectations here at the school. You already know what they are. Number 1, be respectful. Number 2, be responsible. Number 3, show that you are ready to learn, ready to do it hard. Sometimes learning is hard, so be prepared. Do it. Keep doing it. It's just like the Nike logo, right? Just do it, right? Whatever it is, whether it's how we make friends, how we treat our friends, how we treat those who are not our friends but they're in our class, how we treat our teachers, how we talk behind each other's backs, how we do math, how we read, how we break down words, how we connect words and are fluent, how we do math, how we recognize numbers and understand what they mean, how do we play around with numbers by adding and subtracting, multiplying, and dividing, and all of that. You got to be ready for it. Because we do all that. Isn't that crazy? We do a lot of that every single day in school. Okay? Now, one thing I do want to say is that yesterday I shared with you in the morning announcements for our kindergarten, 1st and 2nd grade students, when you're leaving breakfast to, go towards the main lobby and go down past 1st and kindergarten, go down that hallway to get to your classrooms. For 3rd, 4th, and 5th grade, you would go straight towards the art room and the nurse's office and kind of wind your way back to your classroom that way. Many of you guys remember to do it. And if you are one of those, thank you. Thank you. I really needed you to follow through. It helps us make how we get to class a little bit more predictable. Even more than that, I want to thank many of you guys for walking. It means a lot to me that you remembered to walk. Why do I want you to walk? It's not because I am trying to be more powerful and making you do it. It's really because it's the right thing to do, and it's also safe so you don't get hurt if you're a bigger kid, so you don't accidentally run over a little kid. If you are just prone to bumping into things, it just lowers the risks of you falling and hitting your head. And kindness, right? Yesterday I had a lot of fun serving the turkey meal for many of our classes. And I spent the rest of the afternoon at another elementary school, and people were like, how did that go? You know what I said? I was really impressed with how polite our kids were, from kindergarten all the way up to 6th grade. The pleases, the thank yous. When I said, hello, how are you? How many of you guys actually answered me and then asked me how I was doing? Wow, that was awesome. I love that. So thank you for all of you guys for doing those little things that actually do a lot to make our school even better. So keep it up. All right. Now, I don't have any special announcements for today, but what I do want to share with you is this day in history. Back in 1775, we were in the middle of the Revolutionary War. That's the war, you might have heard me talk about it, where we were trying to break away from England that basically owned us. We were part of England, we were part of that empire, and we wanted to become our own country. And of course, we had to fight England. England didn't want to let us go. We went to war. And so there were some major important battles, right? Battle of Lexington and Concord and Bunker Hill, right? You had famous encampments like Valley Forge and the Battle of Trenton. And there was a smaller battle that happened down in Virginia where basically the British didn't do their homework. They just assumed they were going to march into a town and take over it because they heard the rumor that there weren't a lot of American soldiers in there. They could just run them over and take over and win that battle. Well, like I said, they didn't do their homework, and sure enough, there was actually more Americans in that town ready to fight, and they ended up fighting at kind of where there was a bridge over a small river called Great Bridge, and the Americans actually pulled off a huge, stunning upset against the British in the Battle of Great Bridge. The reason I bring this up is, I just read about it, and I was like, I've heard of that name. Well, lo and behold, where Mr. Lin used to teach, for many of you guys, you didn't know, I used to teach 5th grade. I used to teach in a town called Chesapeake, where there was a little small town off to the side called Great Bridge. And sure enough, after I did some research yesterday, I found out, well, that is actually the town where that battle took place. I didn't even know that when I lived down there. How amazing. All right, anyways, that's the great thing about learning. Sometimes you find out about things that are connected to you that you didn't even know. All right, if nobody's told you this, I love you, I care about you, and I'm here to encourage you. Go spread the word, right? And more importantly, way more important than those words, is how you show it. How do you show that love? How do you show that care? How do you show that encouragement? Okay? Every single one of you is capable of showing love. And every time you show that love, we're making our world a better place, our school a better place. Every time you show care, you're making our school a better place, not just to your friends, but to your teachers. Every time you show encouragement, you are making our school a better place. All right? It's more than just words. It's more than what you write down. It's more than what you type. It's how you show it. So boys and girls, that's your mission for today, this Friday. Go show that love, care, and encouragement. Can't wait to see you guys around. Have an amazing Friday.